can I get on with my intro? Thank you. Hello, I am a bearded wanderer, and I have finally finished my Froglight farm. And I'll just take you for the grand tour. As you can see, it's a 9 cubed cube, 9 by 9 by 9, with some cute pixel art making the walls. Not pixel perfect, as mobs tend to be even numbered pixels, and this is all odd, so I've taken some artistic liberties. Now, from the top to the bottom, we'll start with the spawner itself. I usually put a slab or something above it to stop mobs chilling on top, but with magma cubes it's not necessary, as they will just jump off in whatever direction they spawned in at. I believe their AI is set that the jump is more like a compulsion or a tick, rather than like a zombie whose movement is a little bit more calculated. Now when they do jump, they'll do so into and through a layer of powdered snow, which is set one layer above the floor, and the void between is where the frogs lay in wait of their prey. The frogs being half the size of a block means they can jump into the snow, never staying long enough for the freezing damage to take effect. But it is, however, low enough that the large and medium sized cubes are stuck inside it, which it reduces their size to the lovable bite-sized chunks our froggy friends are feeding on. And the floor itself is actually a whole bunch of hoppers all feeding into the front, which ends here now, which is completely full because I've actually spent a lot of time here just procrastinating about this entire build. I think I've actually collected more froglights and magma cream than I will probably ever use, and I haven't even set up the storage yet. And on top I've placed carpet, because in my experience the frogs tend to get stuck within the recessed area of the hopper, struggle to jump out. All framed behind this glass wall, because light just doesn't matter in the nether. And if you appreciate learning about the farm's mechanics and the mob's AI and all that guff, then please consider subscribing. It'd mean a lot. And for this part of the video, I'd like to show you a bit of my creative process. You see, I don't really use creative mode in this game. I just like to build what I see in my mind's eye. You know, see what tickles my fancy, if you will. So I'll start off with a blank canvas. As you can see, I'm just marking out the door where I'm going to be coming in and out to the backstage area. And yeah, as you can see, I'll just knock some blocks out and find the most textured block and work out from there, sort of smoothing it out along the way. You know, using, in this instance, the black stone, the cracked black stone into the smooth black stone for you know, to make it look sort of stressed in certain areas, like the building, like the world around the building, sort of pushing in on it over hundreds of thousands of years, you know. And I don't really know why I use the gold, the gold blackstone, the gilded blackstone. It's just a beautiful block, isn't it? I mean, look at that. But yes, this is how I do most of my interior textures. In fact, if you've seen my spawner chambers, you'll notice the same thing. You know, the same sort of technique used. And yes, this I had to put up with quite a lot, more than I care to admit. You're going to behave yourself? I hope so. And there it is. That's the final piece. I think the Enderman's quite impressed. Oh, he's not. I'll just get all my things out for my storage area, the actual main bulk of the storage. And yeah, I've probably gone a little bit too big on this, but that's purely for symmetry reasons. I like symmetry. That's it. I mean, this is, I think it's 9 blocks wide, but the farm only collects 4 different items. Again, I might have gone a bit big, but why not? But well, I'd like to take this opportunity, this part of the video, to introduce myself. After all, that is the name of the video, I think, something along those lines. Introducing, maybe. I'm not very good at naming things. So, hi, I'm Dave. I prefer Dave to Bearded Wanderer. I like Bearded Wanderer, but I feel like it's a bit of a mouthful, so Dave will do. As for the introduction bit, this is more about YouTube. So I'm going to build the storage bit in the background so I can sit and say a proper hello to you. I'm really enjoying doing YouTube, to be honest. Uploading what I've done and showing people what I've accomplished, and hopefully get some pointers along the way of how I could do things better, and maybe if I can provide some pointers for you, then well, all the better. But this is a hobby. I do work full time. I work awkward hours and funny days. I've also got a family and responsibilities and commitments away from the internet. Hence why it's been 2 weeks since I last uploaded a proper video to my channel. But I'm having a lot of fun doing it. And it's fun that I'd like to continue having, and, you know, hopefully bring you along the way, as they say. But in the long run, I do hope to make it a little bit more structured. I've a bit more of a routine around it, you know. I'd like to try and upload a video, like a full video, at least once a week, which isn't difficult. I suppose it's just all about motivation, I suppose. But I suppose the motivation is just having fun doing it. And I've got to be honest, and it might sound a little bit wet, but I think the biggest motivation is probably my youngest son. Because he likes watching me play this game. He likes seeing my creative and artistic flow. And I suppose this is a way of showing my biggest fan what I've been up to. So yeah, I hope I haven't gone a bit rambly and just yapping on. I had a point to make about trying to be more consistent as the future comes along. Make videos, grow a community. So yeah, I think that's that for this bit. Oh, and before I forget, join me on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I feel like that's a good place to sort of, you know, help with the whole community aspect of this little venture. So you can find me and follow me at Dave Wanderer. I'll leave a link in the description so you can find it. And if you like the video, please like the video. Please consider subscribing. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, people.